I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he was asking how to get better at talking to the ladies, because apparently I'm some magical guru when it comes to this. And he was seeking my advice and the advice of some of the other friends we were with. And I told him point blank, I said, buddy, you didn't get good at squatting by studying how to squat. You got good at squatting by getting under the bar. Talking to girls is no different. You have to understand, I can give you the best advice in the world, and that's what I'm doing right now. But I could give you the most technical and tactical advice that you could possibly imagine. You can watch all of these videos, read all of these books, do all of this research on talking to women. It will never, ever, ever suffice for the actual experience of it. Actually getting in there and doing the thing, falling on your face and failing, and then learning from those mistakes. Eventually, after you've fallen on your face enough times, you're going to be good at it, and you'll be just fine. He said, well, what if I'm scared to? I said, talk to them anyway. Why? Because if you do fuck it up, guess what? They're going to forget about it after 10 minutes. Why is that? Because they only have their own lives to worry about. They've got their own stuff going on. They're not going to sit there thinking about you and the weird interaction that you had with her for 6 weeks on end and write Twitter posts and do TikToks about you and all this other BS. Stop catastrophizing like that. They're going to completely forget about you. You have nothing to lose. Nothing. Now, this ties into a broader thing that I want to talk about, and that is do the reps. Do the reps. Seriously. And by the same token, if you're scared to do the thing anyway. If you're scared to fail, fail anyway. Why? Because no one really cares. Understand this. You have to understand that anything in life that you want to do, whether it is business, whether it is talking to that special someone, whether it is applying for that job and going to that interview and you're scared to do it, anything you are scared to do, anything you're not good at, you have to understand you're only going to get good at it by doing it. You're only going to get good at squatting by squatting. You're only going to get good at business by doing business. You're only going to get good at sales by selling things. You're only going to get good at talking to girls by actually talking to girls. You have to put in the reps. As scary as it is the first few times, as many times as you're going to fall on your face and completely fuck it up, understand that it is the greatest teacher. Can you do research? Can you look into things? Can you learn what not to do ahead of time? Absolutely, yes, you can. You can have a fundamental base of knowledge. But the problem that arises is that so many people get stuck in this paralysis by analysis. They're trying to come up with the perfect plan before doing the thing. They're trying to come up with the perfect business before trying to see if they can even sell something. They're trying to come up with the perfect resume before applying for that job. Don't worry about any of that. Take your shot. Take your shot. And if you miss, guess what? You have more ammo. You're not dead. If you go and talk to one girl and she utterly rejects you or you completely screw it up, guess what? There's plenty of other women in the world to choose from. Plenty. You're fine. You're not going to die. You're not going to be the last member of your family's bloodline. Do you understand? It's just repetition. It's just doing the reps. By the same token, if you're afraid of failing, it's not that you're necessarily afraid of failing. You're afraid of what people are going to think of you if they fail. But guess what? They won't. They won't. If you fail, guess what? They aren't thinking about the fact that you fail. In fact, you can look at any successful person on this planet. There is a millions of miles of failures behind them, and all you see is the success. All you see is the trophies, not the training. All you see is the world champion title, not the thousands of fights that they lost, not the thousands of beatdowns that they received. All you see is the sparkling, successful business that they have today, not the hundreds of business ideas that failed before it. All you see is the beautiful, loving relationship that they have today, not the tens of heartbreaks that they've had before it, the several heartaches that they've had, the several rejections that they endured. Do you understand? No one cares if you fail. No one, except you. So what I would recommend is take the mentality that everybody else has. Oh, they failed? Okay. On life goes. You're not dead. You're not dead. dead. Which means you still have ammo. Okay? Put in the reps. Don't worry about failing. Because no one is going to notice it. Not even me. Okay? My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets that I happen to have, that I found are extremely useful to me. My hope is that they are extremely useful to you. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing that I ask is that you make use of it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, message me, anything along those lines, I got a Discord, I got an Instagram page. They're all linked in the description. Click buttons, don't click buttons. I don't really care. Other than that, get after it, kick some ass, put in some reps, and I'll see you next time.